Morning everyone. So I'm up bright and early. I had an order come in for some Christmas jam. So we're gonna make some Christmas jam. We're gonna start with some frozen cranberries and frozen strawberries. Now the strawberries this time are from my garden. I froze them when I had a lot of extra. So we are going to be using those. By the way, these are 12-ounce bags of cranberries. They are frozen and it takes about 2 in the blender to get as many as you need. You need about 8 cups and there we go. The 8-cup mark's right there. So now we're going to pulse it. Now we're going to put it in our pot that's on the stove. The stove is not on for this burner. So my strawberries were frozen into a big blob and I had to take we're going to pulse these to blend them. We're also going to take an orange and we're going to get the zest off of it. One whole orange zested. So the zest of one orange is about a teaspoon. I'm going to put it directly into the pot over here. And then we're going to take the orange itself and we're going to take the inside and put it in with the strawberries. So the strawberries have not been added into the pot yet. So I simply take the orange, the peel, take it off and remove the insides. And this is into the strawberries. Mix it in. So once it's all mixed together really good, I don't like chunky strawberries in this jam, so I make sure it's pulverized pretty good. See this? I'm pulling it out. It was part of the orange peel. I don't need it, I don't want it. Into my pot it goes. Now the cranberries I did leave a little on the chunkier side because it's about the cranberries in the Christmas jam. Strawberries are a support flavor. Teaspoon of cinnamon. Teaspoon of ginger, 1/4 teaspoon of allspice, 1/4 teaspoon of cloves. All those were ground. 2 packages of Sure-Jell. And then off to the side, I've already got my 14 cups of sugar ready to go because when this starts happening, it happens fast. So the water is boiling for the water bath. My jars are clean, ready to go over here on the side because it doesn't take long for this to all go down. So I'm going to turn my burner on to high and I am going to patiently stir and stay put. Oh, I forgot to put some butter in. Let me get that in real quick. Tablespoon of butter. This helps with the foaming action that happens when you make jams and jellies. So we're just going to stir. Now, I found that a large, flat pan works best, especially when you're doing a double batch. You're less likely to have the boiling pop out and harm you. Because this is frozen fruit, it'll take a tad bit longer to heat it through, but just be patient. The smell is so amazing. It smells like Christmas all of a sudden. It's not quite to a boil. We're gonna get it to a full rolling boil and then we're gonna add our sugar. So a full rolling boil is a boil that does not stop as you stir. And you want to get it to a full rolling boil before you add your sugar. Now it takes me 2 hands to add the sugar because this bowl is that heavy. I'm going to stir it in and we're going to return it to a full rolling boil and boil for 1 minute. Keep stirring until all the sugar is melted and incorporated in. You don't want to stop stirring at this point at all. So once it gets to a full rolling boil, you're going to keep this here for 1 minute. I set my timer for 1 minute. And I stir constantly. I do wear a hot mitt because I have gotten burnt, 2nd-degree burns from sugar. So it's just a precaution. This pot doesn't seem to bubble as high, which is wonderful, but I still take that precaution even with using this pot. You can see how high it's going and it is starting to spit outside the pot, so that's why I wear the glove. 2 seconds, 1 second. There we go, the timer's done. Turn your burner off. I actually like to remove mine from the burner, put it over here, and then I will start filling jars. Fill your jars to a 1/4 inch head space. Look at that, that's beautiful. I could do with it just a tad bit more. There you go, that's what the jar looks like. Next, make sure you wipe your rims really good because this jam gets all over the place sometimes. And then you want to put your lid and then your ring to fingertip tight. And then I put it in my boiling water bath over here. So once you've got them in the boiling water bath canner loaded, drop it down in. They are submerged in the water 10 minutes with the lid on, and then you will pull them out. So when the timer goes off, We're going to remove the lid. I've got gloves on because it's hot. I'm going to pull that up out, and then we're going to get our handy dandy jar retriever and pull the jars out of the water bath, because I have another batch that has to go in, and set them on the counter. I always use a towel to protect my counter. And since this is an order for today, I need to space these so they can cool down faster. That's how you make Christmas jam. This is Kelly signing off from Yellowknife Homestead. Merry Christmas. Enjoy your Christmas jam.